We'll probably be in a bit of delay in getting over to you in the other systems to go about us if you want, but we've got to deal with a bit of an internal conflict.
Righto.
It appears someone's popped out of nowhere.
Ooh, who's arrived?
That cloud apparently has more drones in it.
Oh.
So we're going to go and deal with them. Won't take too long. The extraordinary talent of Starfleet Corps of Engineers presents the Federation Council with a rare opportunity. The flood of new technologies and techniques from across the Federation allows a re-evaluation of our fundamental principles of starship construction. While the UF of planets has tried and true design will continue to dominate overall form of our vessels, their inwards can be completely remade using new technologies. The task requires us to completely rebuild our assembly lines, though potential benefits are significant. You may replace your existing ship construction Empire modifier with... okay, that's fantastic. Moving on. Oh, Prime Minister's finally died. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
No.
Who's insulted me now? The Charonite Commission. They can sod off, can't they? You gone to peace yet, Drunken?
No. I need to push them into war exhaustion, and that's going to take a while.
Still hell-bent on killing him, are you?
No, I need to push it to the point where it's settled as status quo.
Okay.
That's
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's gonna take me to push them towards war exhaustion. You know what I mean? Which is gonna be a pain.
Yeah, because they're quite a big faction, aren't they?
Yep, they're a decent size.
Yeah, about the same size as our Federation combined, almost. Slightly concerning. Armor plating, nice. Middle storage capacity, exploit resources, do army damage just so we can get some more stuff. Ruler elected, fantastic. Situation log, what do we got? Let's research that. Where's that stored?
An alien empire has established communications.
Oh, hello.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
Mining stations built. Well, don't know where I can build them, so...
This is all frigates.
Jesus Christ, I look over to your system and World War's broken out over here. They're sending so many ships around your system.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
The Frangry offered me communications, but I've declined them just for the sake that it might go tits up any minute. Oh, you're at war with the Delta Union as well. Oh, you really stepped on something, didn't you?
I did nothing. This is the worst bit.
I mean, in Star Trek lore, it was the Romulans who went to war with the Federate or the Coalition early on.
It's just these Surian League wankers need to die.
I think it's Saurian, isn't it? Something like that? I don't know how to pronounce their name.
Yeah.
How's it going in the lands of Andoria?
Everybody hates me.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Everyone wants my fucking dilithium.
Oh yes, all I get. Dilithium this, dilithium that.
That and this person has joined the medical exchange.
Oh, medical exchange, good thing to join.
I'm being part of it.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is...
Jeez, oh, even I'm part of it.
I think you're automatically a part of it. I think the Vulcans are the ones who actually set it up.
I think it was.
An alien empire has established communications.
I don't want to talk to you.
Of Brunali. Oh, those are the ones who sell people to the Borg. Uh-oh. We're going to stop talking to everyone now. What if I'd be accepted?
Has established communications.
That wasn't me.
Who is doing this?
It's not me!
Oh, they look like you. Just the face ridges are a bit different.
Well, they told me to F off, that's nice.
Oh well.
Ooh, my battle cruiser is finished.
Construction complete.
Nice. I should be approaching the Discovery era of designs soon.
Very nice.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
Priority
Standing
1
by.
message, incoming.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
Oh my god, I'm actually backing them. Feeling him positive for energy.
Way!
Woo.
Oh yes, I've got a new class of starships to produce. The Hoover-class Explorer, Cardenas-class Heavy Explorer, and a Walker-class multi-mission ship. If you're not sure who that is, the Walker-class is the USS Shenzhou from the new Starship Discovery series.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah.
So soon I'll be flying a new and improved fleet. It will mean I'll have to decommission the Enterprise, though.
I like
Oh
spaceships.
no.
I do like the Discovery starships.
I liked what they did with the Sword of Kalish.
Sort of Kalish.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Complete.
Yeah, I know, it's just the way they say it in Discovery. Kalish.
Construction complete.
Well, in DS9 it's Kalis. Now in Discovery it feels like Kalish.
Remain Klingon.
Remain Klingon. I just like it. And as usual, we come in peace.
Priority 1 message.
They recently, you know the Star Trek models I like picking up? They recently released the, what was it? The USS Europa, you know, Admiral Brett Anderson's flagship from Discovery?
Yeah.
It's the one that gets rammed in, like, the first two parts.
Yeah.
And it's just completely decimated.
They detonate themselves, don't they, while they're being rammed?
Yeah, they're going for a voluntary detonation, you mean a self-destruct. You know, I don't think anyone in Star Trek history has called it that.
A voluntary detonate.
Yeah, why don't just call it a self-destruct?
It's like tactically advancing in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Beat these assholes into submission.
So basically, the Tellarites got a war philosophy that, what is it? Forbids war of aggression, minus 50 acceptance. There's something blocking them. Can we change philosophy or something like that?
What?
Right. Anyone who knows Stellaris here, I go to invite the Tellarites to a coalition, and it says acceptance, minus 56%. Now, one of the big things is minus 50 is war philosophy forbids wars of aggression. Equals
war-
minus 50.
If you press F6, very first thing, war philosophy.
I should change to defensive war, shouldn't I?
I've got it on Liberation Wars.
Same, that's the default one, I think.
Oh, for God damn it.
Mine is unrestricted.
Complete.
An outbreak of the Laurentian Plague has been reported on DX Tancred Prime.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Why, the amount of Cassie's bellies that have just popped up on the screen.
Pissing plagues again.
Pissing plagues.
Every time.
You know what's good for plague?
The plague.
Skull cracking.
Skull cracking.
Research.
Nah, mate.
You realise that skull cracking is what got me into the plague pain before.
It just sounds like you gotta be tougher, you know?
Actually, it was that and teleporter accidents.
Many,
Hmm.
many teleporter accidents.
I reckon Death and Drunken have purposely derailed this entire galaxy already.
Oh no, I don't.
Do.
I reckon we should ally up with the Saurians and kick the shit out of the Romulans.
I don't know if it was explained how badly you two messed me around. Every time you put someone through a transporter accident, it was one of my guys dealing with energy, which put me to a point where I didn't have enough energy to research, build research ships, to act or hire people to research, fix the plagues. So it meant I kept losing more pops.
They're not your friends.
Well. The world's a hard place.
You're just
I swear.
plain nasty.
I swear I had nothing to do with it, Finn.
Hey, I've got the new... Oh, does any of you remember the Ares class? Heavy cruiser.
Yeah.
Ah, well,
Not
I can
really.
now have that. I think it was it Star Trek Ares? Is that the one? Well, it's just that really good Annexar, that's the one. That was the Ares class. Anyone remember Star Trek Annexar? The fan film that got shut down?
Axonar, yeah.
Axonar, that's the one. I can now build that class of Starship, which I believe is the Ares class. I know someone in the comments is probably going to like go, what the hell are you on about? You bloody fool, you can't say that.
Bark, bark, bark.
It's a trap! Wait, wrong universe.
I'll have the calamari.
Well!
God damn it, I was about to declare war on someone in the Zen Kethy guaranteed them.
Just declare war anyway. Go on, Def, we'll back you.
I'm
No.
now,
Who's you
I'm
going
now
to declare war on?
The Zippolite guilds, they're right below me.
Just bloody do it anyway. Because Zen Cafe, you've got fuck all.
I'm now up to type 8 ships.
I think
Oh,
we'll
nice.
wait a little bit longer.
I guess I can now actually build the Discovery line of starships.
Stop asking me for
Oh, yeah, oh, these new ships look amazing.
piss into lithium.
Cardenas class. Walker class. And Hoover class. They look really nice. I hope we see more of like the actual Starfleet in season 2 of Discovery.
Mhm.
Else I feel like it's a wasted opportunity.
Wonder if they go for a more episodic layout this time. Whereas season 1 was, a long linear story.
Yeah, we discussed this before, haven't we? Like, it's an overarching story.
Yeah.
But I think like Star Trek should act as like many other TV shows like it previously done, where it has the overarching story. So like DS9 have the Dominion War or the Bajoran like peace treaty and stuff like that. But still, each episode was individual, apart from like the big arcs. But in say season 4, the Dominion was a real threat, but yet they still have a Ferengi running around and causing havoc and stuff like that. Just those odd little episodes that helped it out. I feel Discovery season 1 felt too connected. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like it threw it off a little bit. I'm not giving away my monthly prosperity. Sod off. There's going to be the prosperity wars in a minute.
Construction complete.
Oh, my fleet's sat here if you want to go go and kick the shit out of the other ones, by the way.
Oh, yes, please. Let's go.
Where are we going
what-
to? The Alpha Mense system.
Alpha Mense.
Right. We'll follow your lead.
Right, we're jumping.
Death Dealer's daughter is now commanding this fleet as well, Lydia Kyle.
I'm just doing a quick upgrade. And then I will head over with 2 battle cruisers as well.
Hi.
I think it's going to take you bloody years to get a couple of battle cruisers over here.
Yeah, how long until you arrive? Oh, 77 days. Eesh.
Because,
Who, me or him?
pacifists.
How's the war going, Jungan?
Research.
It's a pain.
Lovely.
War is troublesome.
War, what is it good for?
Think you're funny, do you?
Stress.
It's alright, I've now made their fleet inferior to mine.
It will take me about 390 days.
That's right, just enough time for you to get in here and polish them off.
Alright, let's go. Typhon, that's what you're called.
Thanks.
No problem. Right, target the fleet first, we'll deal with that.
Yeah. Try and draw them away from the station if you can.
Aye aye. Assuming direct control.
Wrong franchise.
I know. That was the point. Oh, I can unlock the Crossfield class.
That should definitely be one we try. see if you can get Mass Effect token, there's a mod.
Oh yeah, I wonder if there's one in development. I play Cerberus. Oh hell,
Yeah, retreat.
You know what I'm doing?
we'll stand for them. Time for the recommend falling back.
Going. Can you not
hell.
retreat?
Where's the retreat? Oh.
Really? Where is the retreat button?
Oh, I found it now. We walked away with some ships.
We did some damage.
I'll come back with a new and improved fleet. I'm going to decommission a ton of old ships in a minute.
Yeah.
Still going to have the Enterprise lead the fleet. Although it's an outdated Starship, I don't think we can do anything. We need the Enterprise. There you go, we're building a new fleet. I'll be with you shortly. I'd recommend let's rendezvous at that place again when we're ready.
Yeah.
Alright, so while these fleets are building and things are going on, I thought I'd take some time to read the comments from the latest episode, which would have, well, probably the second latest episode, which would have gone out now. I need to remember to actually outfit your ships with new tech. I can't do that for some reason because we're on auto upgrade, I believe, or we're on like the ship design thing won't actually let me. Let's have a look. I can swap it out, but it seems like it's automatically upgrading everything. Not too sure on that one. But I guess we'll have to take a look at that sometime. You need to get more nations in the Federation, the Coalition, integrate them, start with Tellarites. The Tellarites are one of the first 4 member species. You do not need to wage war on them, they're already friendly, improve relations with them. In this game, Federation peace is your best friend. Is the UI part of a mod or separate thing? The UI is separate, it's a sub-mod. Someone's saying it's frustrating to watch. If you're on episode 3, you might have realised that one by now. It is quite frustrating, believe it, we're the ones playing it. But as it was warned, we are not the best experts at Stellaris. Never have been. Never will be. Right, I want to react to... let's just... scientific... Let's do research focus, lads. Federation guys, where do you want me to do research focus to?
Into engineering, please.
Engineering it is.
Yes.
Oh, Max has completed one of his wars.
Hey.
He has reunited one of the houses.
Jack, name some of the ships after the RWI. Maybe we should do that in a minute.
That was about half an hour ago, Finn. I'm on the second one now.
I noticed that.
Everyone's saying they're enjoying it, which is good. Let's read the second one. I was really happy with the thumbnail I did in my second video. The Archer one. I had to spend like a good 2 hours of my afternoon photoshopping bloody Scott Bakula so I could get him a good outline. I need to focus on bringing smaller faction strength Federation. Threats want to get more powerful. Yeah, we need to pick up Alman. I'll look at it in a minute. Big fan. I love the opening cinematic. The opening cinematic of the episodes is actually by the mod makers themselves, so credit goes to them, not me. I totally get a thumbnail. I'm glad you liked the thumbnail for that one. I know it's 2 weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago now you're seeing this. 4 weeks probably. So yeah, I'm glad you're liking that. Did you guys know Stellaris is coming to the Xbox One?
Huh.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure how it's going to work.
Yeah.
How it's going to be. I really hope I get to check it out.
Do you know what?
Speak to the devs and
Good
see
for
what we can
them. Good for them.
do. Dispatch a rescue mission.
Right, I'm moving into Alpha Mensae just now.
Oh, wait for me. I'll be there sometime.
In the next 100 years.
Just hang around at the edge of the system, and we'll go in together. Minimize casualties.
There's a fleet already going in, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the Vulcans.
Oh right.
Yeah, but I can just make sure I select to keep them.
Oh wow,
so.
my ships are beginning to upgrade super quickly. I can now get the Miranda class as well.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to choose to go for... Actually, no, let's just upgrade into that straight up. No, let's swap research. Let's go to listening posts. I'd like to improve Starfleet intelligence. So, who was it said earlier about the Mass Effect mod? That would be a total good idea.
Yeah, me.
You should look into that sometime, even if it's just like something we play. You know, it's another night with another bunch of people.
Yeah, I'll have a little look, see if I can find something for it. I think you said you'd like to go Cerberus.
Yeah, if there's a Cerberus one. Obviously, I'll take Sol if it's there. Or, you know, be a Systems Alliance, but I'd happily do Cerberus just because of the elusive man and that.
I think myself, I'd probably want to go like Turians or Quarians, one of the two.
Typhon, you played much Mass Effect?
Nope.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Oh, I thought you might be interested in that.
It's something I've never really been interested in. It was around when I was at uni, so I was hanging around with a lot of people who just would play it anyway, so...
Oh, okay.
Emergency induction.
Just didn't strike me as sort of my thing.
An alien empire has established...
Not me. Wasn't me. That seemed like another species of Klingon out there.
Hang on, my fleet's vanished.
Hang on, we've met most of these people. Look on the bright side, we haven't met the Borg yet.
You can't use that as a look on the bright side thing.
Yes, I can.
It's always a bright side.
Thank you to the new patrons who are currently joining us as we're recording this. It's coming up on my computer.
Ooh. Fancy.
You probably won't know who you are because this is recorded many weeks in advance. By the time this episode gets out, I will have aged to the age of 90 and Typhon will have died.
I'm immortal.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm like that undying human that was in that fleet earlier.
Oh, the Crossfield class advanced cruiser. The damage it does is 93.
Numbers.
How much does your key ship do?
My what?
Whatever your top ship is.
My
How much damage does it do?
My top ship. That's probably the engineer cruiser I've built. How do I find out the damage?
Go into basically a starbase and go to shipyards.
Oh, right, yeah.
And just hover over the class. So one at the bottom should be the probably most expensive one.
Damage, 41.
Oh, wow. My Crossfield does 93.
What's your speed?
Speed, 171.
Nice. Evasion?
System survey complete.
No, I want to hear your details first.
Okay, damage 93, speed 171, evasion 24%. Shield 6,174, shield recharge rate 7.
Yeah, I got nothing that compares to that.
No, I think that is my most advanced one. Yeah, the next one down is... Oh, hang on, the Ares class also does 116 damage. F it, I'm building the Crossfield, that's going to be our new flagship.
Right, here we go, Vulcans.
This
Vulcans.
for ships. Yep.
Willy waving later. Kill now.
I thought we were maybe waiting for Jack.
Oh no, my fleet's nowhere near ready. We're
Oh, no,
rebuilding off. We scrap the fleet and are rebuilding it.
We are. Oh, this is going to be good. Look at this. Andorian and Vulcan vessels all moving together.
I'm watching this in cinematic mode at the minute.
I'm going to drop speed down for this.
Yeah, please. How do I get cinematic mode?
Control F9, I think it's called. Yeah, Control F9. Try that. It will hide everything there.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. It's like the Dominion War all over again. That is one large fleet.
Good thing when you got
That's 20 odd meters.
Those Vulcan cruisers really do pack a punch.
Yeah. These are battle cruisers. Just the 5,000 revenue on it at the moment. And then the regular cruisers are in the free.
Interesting. How's the fleet holding up?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, it's looking good over there. I'm glad to find a cinematic camera now. It means we can watch battles in a better POV. Those Walker-class starships take ages to build.
That was a lot of raiders. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, the Crossfield class looks a beautiful ship. That looks fantastic.
Mhm.
Now the question, I believe at some point I can research a spore drive.
Oh, nice. That'll be very useful.
Oh,
I'm not
God,
sure how it
no.
works. What's happened?
Um,
Then speak to us.
I'm gonna make a pause
Okay.
because there's a bunch of pop-up messages here, but there's one in particular that I'm not quite happy with.
Right.
Mhm.
If I get through them, we
Keep
are
this
the
focus,
board.
Oh, shit.
I hate you.
Look, treat it like an alternate universe where we came earlier.
Well, we don't exactly have much choice, do we?
What is their location?
I'm just gonna find out.
We need to update our comms with you, Finn.
Are you sure you want to do that?
The location's the top right hand side of the map.
Yeah.
I've been aware of them for quite some time.
Oh, and you only now thought to mention that fact.
They just told me it was him that done it.
What? Wait, you did it?
Yeah.
Are you deliberately trying to derail this entire empire?
Oh
We're
my
dragging you
God.
into war in a minute. I'll crush you.
So they're the top right. They're the light green.
I can't see it at the minute, but yeah, it's in the top right. It's in the Delta Quadrant, so it makes sense. It's like they've got to get through the Vaudois, the Devore, and the Hirogen before they even come close to getting to us. We're fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Where are they?
Somewhere. Well, I'm gonna regret clicking this button, aren't I?
Ones will join the collective. All
there's the board.
resources will serve its needs.
It'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong. Don't worry about it. I have absolute faith in my leadership.
Oh, look, the Borg Collective. There it is.
We will not surrender. Resistance is futile. I blame Death and Drunken for that. Death purposely sort them out. If you're going to be angry at someone, be angry at him.
I have done nothing.
I said Death.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, kill Death.
Drunken, would you like a defensive agreement?
Research complete.
Should we take the Romulan Star Empire and ally them early on, as we now definitely are in some bloody... What is it? We're in some
That's
alternate
cool.
universe.
I mean, I technically don't want war at this point, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I've been forced into it.
I mean, to be honest, having Death on our Drunken on our side probably would actually work out that you'll have some pretty good pointy ears, since I've been able to do nothing for maybe about how many years now since
Many.
the Federation was formed.
Oh, God. Oh, right, okay, it's just the fucking
Yeah?
K-Zone. It's just the K-Zone. Bunch of losers.
Can we get a speed increase, please?
Yes.
So I'm not going to say that attack was a disaster, but
Did we lose?
Would you like the new fleet?
no, it's all right.
It's alright, they're ready.
Uh,
Almost.
Yeah,
Let me
all
get
right,
the...
if you want to go in there,
Hold off for a minute. Rebuild your fleet. I'll get the Crossfield class and we'll test that together, alright? That can be its maiden voyage. That way, if it sinks in front of the Andorian fleet, it'll be a freaking embarrassment. Come on, you're going to admit that's going to be fun.
yeah.
Drunken, how's your war still going? Have you made peace yet, or...?
No, still fighting it out.
Wait, hang on, have they claimed some of your worlds?
No, it's not as far as I can see.
Then why is Epsilon Phoenix suddenly, when I click on it, it says Siren League?
Oh, right, it's because basically what they've done is they've gone along and they've captured the station.
Oh, right, so they technically own the system.
They occupy it.
Ah, okay, right. So you basically need to go and kick them out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing.
I've unlocked Armageddon. Oh, I can unlock a civilian militia. That'd be a good idea. We'll give the people arms.
At this point, I'm more or less just focusing on research. But all I can do.
I'm focusing on diplomacy, to be honest, because we need to get more people into this federation. But unfortunately, no one bloody wants to talk to us. Apparently something about an Andorian telling them to F off.
Ah!
Yeah, them
We
and
will
their
not
mothers.
surrender.
Have fun with that.
Do the Romulans need assistance?
That was the Borg. It's okay.
Let us know if you need assistance, I think, at this point in time. The Federation... I don't know, has the Federation ever gone to the Romulans' need or, aid? Because Cisco had the Romulan ambassador, the "it's a fake" killed.
With new
He
Romulans,
didn't
yes.
mean to have him killed.
No, Garrick just thought he'd kill him anyway.
Yeah.
And that was such a great episode of DS9.
Did anyone else? Did anyone else just get the governing ethics shift there for the Gorn?
No.
Following a long period of growing support for the Soft Skin Awareness Society, the Gorn hegemony has finally embraced the faction. They're now more xenophilic.
Oh, that's awesome. The soft skinned. I get it. But yeah, Garrick, I just love Garrick. I mean, he's the best thing about DS9, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's really one of the interesting characters. I think DS9 was one of the biggest emotional series, to be honest. When that ended, that really was 7 years of television gone. How's my fleet doing? Are we rebuilding? Oh, these new ships look amazing. If you guys can see into my solar system, come and look at the new ones. It's the second fleet I've just built. If you've seen Discovery, you'll see what I mean. They look amazing.
Ooh, I love the 4 nacelle one.
Yeah, that's a Cardenas class. The USS Jaeger. Remember I reviewed it on YouTube recently for Space Engineers? Which is quite good.
Survey complete.
Oh, they just want to give me minerals. Alright, I ain't gonna say no.
I'm curious, but are you aware that I have Klingons on Pajem?
No.
That's because of me.
Oh.
Basically, because I had a migration treaty with Max when I owned Pajem, I started settling Klingons on there.
Oh.
Remember we had that whole bit of a while ago? Now the bloody Klingons on the bloody planets.
Oh, yeah.
Shit on the shitting thing.
However, they don't like it either.
We've had humans in Andorian space for decades. In fact, we use them to colonize the more inhospitable places.
Yeah, but hospitable places to you are nice places to me.
Yeah,
remember,
it's not my fault you like it weird and tepid.
I like a tropical planet. You, on the other hand, like it freezing like the bottom of my fridge.
It's good. Makes you strong.
I don't actually have
Yeah.
any humans in my space whatsoever.
So, here's a question. Did we let the Zindi in?
I did.
That might have been me.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine, because
An alien
the Zindi are
empire
in my
has
space.
established communications.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, the Zindu are on my planet.
That's a new interesting Patreon name.
Which one?
Or I'll tell you later.
I love those answers. We never
Communications from the mentioned consortium. Prime Minister, we understand that your empire is home to an individual whose brilliant mind transcends the tragic primitiveness of your species. Oh, thanks. While the talents of Haraki are sadly wasted in the United Federation of Planets, we, Metron, always have a useful society. Yeah, okay, take him, man. Oh, they killed him.
Brutal.
Let's rename the USS, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I have Klingon, Namarian, Vulcan, and Xindi reptilians in my space. I don't have humans.
I've got a Xindi scientist now.
Could maybe do with some humans that might actually help fix the issue on Pajem.
Do we have a migration treaty? We should automatically.
No, I don't.
Oh no, I can offer you one. There you go. Have that. I hope you accept.
I should have.
But you better have. I'm surprised
Yes,
Death Dealer's daughter is still living. Lydia Carl has been commanding the Enterprise since the Xindi War.
Good
Hi,
genes.
Finn.
What?
Why did you just insult me?
What? Oh god, no, I meant to
no.
click cancel.
Would you two... I feel like I'm just turning for dad in a situation. I mean, would you two stop fighting?
I am so sorry. I must apologise on behalf of the Federation to you, the Vulcans, for the insult sent from the Federation.
What? You sent a...
Perhaps there are star nations in this galaxy that are
Someone's
even more
being put
worthless
in the
than
oven
the
tonight.
Save Serac. If so, we have yet to meet them.
Well, I think that's more of a philosophical compliment, don't you?
No, you basically just called me useless.
I mean, at this point in time, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
Death?
What?
Stop supporting the independence of a bloody Federation member.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know
It comes up on
exactly.
my screen.
It was a Rogue Obsidian Order agent.
Was it now?
Yes.
I'll give you a Rogue Obsidian Order agent in a minute. Wait until the Discovery drops in at Cardassia. Soon to be researched for Spore Drive.
I feel I must make amends for the folly of the Federation, so please accept this token
Excuse me.
of one mineral. A symbol of our friendship.
After I gave you most of my food.
It's symbolic. Oh, wait, how much food did you give us?
Gave you plus 10. I'm surviving on farming subsidies at the moment.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I could send like the
There you go.
the construction ships around to automatically build stuff.
Pissing, damn it.
I sent you a thing.
Pajem just keeps like unresting even with martial law.
Have you considered putting armies on it?
I haven't. But I probably am going to.
Just put like an army there, not by default.
Complete.
That's what I did, and we shot them all. You think I'm joking?
No.
No.
No, God, no.
Stop asking for my dilithium.
We shot the Cardassians.
Construction complete.
Excuse me?
Sorry, what's that transporter accent?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You sit the fuck down.
We didn't shoot the Klingon.
Who shot JR? More like who shot Garrick? That actually was an episode of DS9 as well. Who shot him?
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
Oh, there's a priority message and I'm tweeting. Oops. Stop asking for my dilithium. Go. They'll give me 1,000 energy credits. Yeah, alright, I'll accept that one. What are they actually doing dilithium? What does it do?
Good question.
I thank you, Mr. Sarcastic.
I'm not even really sure at this point.
Huh.
Everything right?
Subterranean species on one of my established planets. And one of my options is preemptive strike.
I fully support that.
Don't listen to him. He's a plague and must be eradicated.
Research complete.
Don't listen to... You be quiet as well. Mr. Bloody Cardassian. Mr. Klingon.
Klingon.
We're
Got it
going
right.
for now.
If we're going to continue to advance in stealth-like ships, then our hull shouldn't be lit up like a Christmas tree. By introducing darker materials in our ship's hull, we believe we can come up with a component that will be much harder to track by sensors. Introducing Dulux Space Range.
So, is this Federation fleet on the way, or not?
I'm building a crossfield, bear with me. It's going to take me 300 seconds.
That's 5 minutes. I don't have that kind of time.
Yes, you do. Sit there.
It was a long and bloody war. Many sailors lost their lives.
In other news, it went quite well.
Yes.
Oh, his new ship looks amazing. Ooh. Shepherd class light cruiser. Not a clue what that does. Science ship, Franklin. Still crap. Oh, but damn, that crossfield class looks amazing. Let's just take a screenshot of that a minute. Damn, the modders have done a fantastic job behind the crossfield. I've got a model of it on my desk right now, and it is near accurate.
Ooh.
Hopefully, like in Season 2 of Discovery, we get to see actually more of the Discovery. I feel like I want to explore the ship a bit more. Show me the engine room, stuff like that. Alpha Centauri. I swear I just smashed a science ship there. Oh no, I don't have one anymore, do I? What happened to that ship, Captain? It blew up. Along with most things.
Research complete.
So I'm exporting tribbles, apparently.
Oh god, no. The Klingons actually went to war over tribbles, so just be warned. The Klingons went to war over tribbles. They bombarded the homeworld. Yeah, Klingons went to war against, you know, fluffy things. Bit sad, isn't it, Max, huh?
A bit, aye.
I'll bomb you in a minute.
Oh, really? I mean, I should challenge that. Following from Discovery's timeline, the Klingons did, you know, walk over the Federation quite easy. What did everyone think of the Andorians' redesigned look in Discovery?
They were alright, actually.
I didn't think they were that majorly redesigned.
They had, like, more of, like, an outspoken head, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
I loved the Klingon redesign.
I think that was just very similar to the film. The Star Trek Beyond. No, not Beyond. Into Darkness.
Construction complete.
Ooh, is that the new fleet? Now what? I'm not giving you monthly prosperity. Go away. Admiral gains trait. While in command of the Second Fleet, Admiral Lydia Carl has learned to carefully nurse her supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs. Well done, Daph. She's proving her worth when you sold her to her. Wait, what? Oh wow, right, if you guys can look into Sol now, for those who have it, the crossfield just appeared in the system. It looks amazing.
Fleet upgraded.
Ah, yes, it is very nice looking. For some reason, still the flagship of the fleet.
I felt like the ship size is a little bit off. The NX seems bigger than the Discovery. Then again, the Discovery's not actually that big.
Yeah.
A bold new era. Captain Cartelin's Starship performed admirably for many years. However, turquoise of data, millions of cubic light years of deep space exploration reports and border skirmish have since flowed through the analysis of the Starship Design Bureau. This data, coupled with optimizations from the latest propulsion and defense technology, has resulted in a wave of new Starship designs fit to face the galaxy and promote Starfleet's message of peace. The test platform for these new designs, the science vessel USS Grissom, and now released standard duties alongside a commanding officer, Captain Jonathan Esteban. And as that new science ship launches, it plays the Voyager theme. Ironically, it doesn't actually give me the Grissom to play with, so I'm not even sure where it goes. Oh, I can improve Xeno relations by working on border friction. The Shellix have told me to F off.
Oh,
As you can see, yeah, it's working quite well. Don't worry everyone, I have faith in my own abilities. Right, Death, we need a little chat.
A chat about what?
Or Drunken. Which one of you has been killing people in transport accidents again?
No.
I'm doing interior fucking counterintelligence because
Well, one of you just... Admit I say I'm working on social stuff, someone just killed the scientist in charge.
there are other factions that do that. You know? Not just
Well, you two have got a tendency of doing it, so...
I know, I thought she was getting bored of it.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
And if anything, you know, I'm gonna fuck up these Surian gets
I see.
bams that they are. I'm going after them hard.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
I literally just gave away the guy I recruited for fuck's sake.
Ew. No fun.
Hey,
Stop
guys,
asking for prosperity, yes?
you guys want to attack 7.2k's worth of pirates?
Is that the other system?
Desica.
Okay, I'll send a fleet. Alright, we're en route. Is Alpha, Messiah, whatever it's called,
Alpha
safe to go
Mensae
to?
is the rally point, yeah.
Alright, we're rallying there.
My fleets are in no position to actually with that.
Noted. I
I,
really need the next 2 years to go super fast.
Yeah. I'm bringing 1.7k. How much firepower are you bringing, Jack?
Oh, I'll 4k?
Okay. Well, it's in two 3.2 fleets, so if we just engage them one at a time...
Yeah, I won't be there for a good time, because I've got to travel across your sector of space first.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It'll take me 585 days to get there.
Yeah, we're here, we're chilling.
Up all night to have good fun.
Why, Dragon?
I'm alright. I'm getting everything actually rebuilt. Everything's going quite swimmingly now. That war is over.
Excellent.
Yeah, I will say I unlocked battle cruisers, finally.
Oh, very nice. Is it odd how a lot of people don't actually like Voyager?
I don't know why. I really enjoyed it, I gotta say. I mean, for me it's a close... Well, it's now a close third to Discovery. Well,
I wouldn't say Discovery is my favourite series overall. It's not grown on me yet.
yeah. I was very captivated by Discovery, if I'm honest with you.
But have you watched much of Star Trek before that?
Yes, I've watched every single one of the series except DS9.
Have you watched Enterprise then?
Yes, I watched Enterprise, and I really liked Enterprise as well, so that, I'll be honest, that's
The
fine.
Empire has established communications.
What the hell has just made contact with me?
And TD
Many things.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't have
Magikarp's made contact.
At least it doesn't have tentacles on its face.
I have Borg drone de-assimilation policies.
What?
Yes, I have that as well.
Are we safe?
We have located the Tachyon nebulas.
I'm
Clear
working
the
on a
area of enemy
drone reprogramming regime.
So I clicked on the Borg just out of interest, and they said we have located the Tachyon nebulas. I'm like, So the crossfield event will unlock the spore drive. I was just checking the Discord for some advice, and the crossfield will unlock it to a point where I can basically jump the ship in certain aid. So I've also when I get to a certain point, I unlock the Excelsior with a transwarp drive.
Ooh.
I think there's some way I can push my ship classes onto you guys,
Message. Incoming.
but I don't want to do that just yet because I quite like seeing the Vulcan ships.
So, yeah, I mean, Finn, just saying, I mean, you could definitely mess up the sonar. I mean, they're bad guys anyway.
What, the Sonar?
The Sona.
The yellow ones below you, or below the Orions.
You think?
Well, they
We've got an
deserve it.
equivalent power. What do you mean they deserve it?
Relative power superior.
I mean, remember,
To you.
what are they going to do to those poor people?
No!
Yes, but that's also at 200 years almost. What's happened?
The friggin' white dick next to us just took Alpha Mense.
Shite, right. Pull back with fleet.
I can't, it's lost in space.
Wait, your fleet's lost?
Yeah, we're all gathered around Alpha Mense.
You've lost the whole fleet?
Not as in they're dead, as in I can't find them.
Oh, right, but... Could they not find their way back?
Probably.
Well, I guess, thank God, we're slow.
You guys want to go and kick the white dudes?
Beg your pardon?
The Sharon Knight Commission.
No.
Why?
I don't think we have relative enough firepower.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
War declared.
Oh shit.
Who's at war now?
Oh, no, it's like the Borg have declared war on someone.
Oh, jeez.
I literally clicked like, oh, let's try this, like, Eredict. It's like, oh, balls, what have I done?
That is heart attack material right here.
Yeah, war declared. Borg, what?
Oh no, it's the Borg!
So it's official. I have not a single piece of space on any of my 3 planets.
Well.
Yep.
Right, prepare the fleets.
Which way are we going?
We're going for the Orions. Rendezvous at Tar-1 Arindi. Finn's got a construction ship sat there. Oh, I'm trying to move a starbase. That's probably inconvenient.
I don't think that's actually possible.
DS9 did it.
Alright, fair point.
Yeah, you get back in your hole.
In your hole.
War declared.
Battle stations, red alert. Right, we're sending in the fleets?
I believe we're sending in the fleets.
Warp 5. Jump us up to speed 2 for a minute. Well, kids, let's see how well this one goes. What could possibly go wrong?
You not have enough DACA?
We unleash a plague that annihilates all life in the universe.
Or specifically all life on Pajam, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Priority 1 message. Incoming.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Won't be the last.
Vulcan apparently now has unrest.
Oh.
Why are my pops unhappy?
Is it with the war thing?
Like,
Let's just go as a Terran Union. Let's blow everyone up.
It's probably because you're at a war.
as pacifist, isn't it?
Yeah, you're a pacifist and a spiritualist. Well, you gotta deal with it, man.
It's alright. We'll crush
Hang on
the
a minute.
Orions.
Those Orions are leaving the system.
They're heading for Epsilon Sculptoris and 47 Ursay by the look of it.
I've got no backup fleet.
Right, well, you peel off, we'll deal with this. Well, did you?
Yeah.
Nothing happened. How big's the orbital army, Finn?
The landing army?
Yeah.
I've actually got two separate ones coming in, so I'll check them. Yeah.
Right, because there's two armies left on Vondem.
Oh, there's more than that.
Well, I don't think so. I am bombarding it.
12.
Oh, really?
One of their fleets disappeared, just an FYI. We lost track of it.
Yeah, I have 12 armies.
It's at 61 Ursay. It's just come back.
Yeah, 61
I'm not sure it's the same fleet.
It must be.
Well, the other one just jumped out of the system. There was two fleets, so where's the other gone?
It's back in Orion.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah.
Moving
Good
to
luck with that.
engage. Tally ho.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Tally ho, what the hell?
I'm just the gun bit on it.
Finn, get over here. Pedal faster, damn it, Vulcan.
These new discovery class starships really pack a punch. They jumped out of system. Be warned, they may be on their way back to you.
Roger that, we'll be ready for them.
I can see you kicking the shit out of the others at the minute.
Crash them.
Armies are moving into land.
Naval bombardment.
All 12 of them.
All 12.
Yep.
Oh, we got more engagement. Here we go, Finn.
Chief reinforcements?
No, we're good. No, we got this. The Vulcan's got a friggin' 3.5k stack anyway.
Oh, nice. I'm going to go reclaim one of the other places for you.
Cheers.
Right, Finn, time for you to take on the sonar next.
No, next job is to deal with the Sharonite Commission.
Currently, at the moment, I've got to kind of work on getting through all these notifications.
Well, I think this is a good place to actually wrap up this here, as it's getting quite late in this recording. But we do hope everyone's enjoying how this Stellaris session is going. Solved a few problems throughout it. Obviously, at the minute, we're still learning this mod, so if you have any advice, feel free to drop it down below in the comments section of the video. It would be greatly appreciated. But I'm sure everyone's enjoyed it today. Let's do a final roundup. Drunken, how are you doing?
Oh, doing rather well. The Romulan Star Empire has become quite prosperous.
Excellent. And Cardassian Union, how are you doing?
We're doing pretty well as well. Our fleet's good, our economy's good, everything's going well.
Major has been subjugated.
Yes, of course.
And Klingon Empire, how are you doing?
Doing quite well. Assembling the fleet at the minute.
Awesome. Well, I think that about wraps up our Stellaris recording for today. Again, feel free to leave suggestions down below in the comments section. I've been Captain Jack, joined by my good friends today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.